everyone, welcome back to episode 3.
Hey, we're finally back.
2019 is good to see you, John.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Thibault.
Boogie and Coffee, we're here with a new selection 2019. Today is a special episode. We're gonna do a special contest, Brazil versus Japan. Brazilian funk and boogie versus city pop. We hope you guys are gonna be excited about the challenge. So we're gonna start with a selection from you, John. Do you wanna get started?
Yeah, let's start. First off is one of the greats of Brazilian music, Gilberto Gil. He belongs in the pantheon of MPB artists. He did stuff from the 60s till the present, and this is a record called Palco, which came out in the early 80s, and it was a big hit in Brazil, and it was also a hit in England at the time with the jazz funk scene, because it sounds a lot like Earth, Wind & Fire.
Great. Released in 1981, Palco from Gilberto Gil.
Yeah. Great lyrics on this.
I have the 7-inch.
Yeah, it's widely available. It's as cheap as it can possibly be.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Cheap and good.
Cheira talco como bumbum de bebê, minha aura clara, só quem é clarividente pode ver, trago a minha banda, só quem sabe onde ela anda, saberá lhe dar valor, vale quanto pesa, pra quem preza o
Such a beautiful song.
Yeah,
every time, you know, Brazilian music just has something special. We were talking about this with Joao Donatino, but man, it's got a special touch.
Oh yeah,
you want to be on the beach just all day.
It's infused with joy. It's incredible.
Beautiful song.
That's the crazy thing about this Brazil versus Japan is that they're like temperamentally, they're like night and day. You know, they're like fire and ice. They're two completely opposite countries. I've been to both.
Great.
And next one is a really cool disco number by Painel de Controle. And the cool thing about this, the track I'm going to play is Relax. This was produced by Lincoln Olivetti and Hobson George.
Oh, yes.
And these two guys, they did a pretty iconic boogie record together.
Yeah.
They did a lot of things. Lincoln Olivetti was, you'll find his name on so many boogie records, it's ridiculous, or boogie-ish records. He produced in the late 70s or early 80s, everyone knows the Marcos Valles Estrellar record, the Sandra Sa, Georgie Bain. The list goes on.
I feel like they are the M2 Man Lucas of Brazil.
Yeah, exactly.
They produce so much.
I'm going to mention Wax Poetics a couple times in this episode. There's a Wax Poetics article written by my good buddy Alan Thayer about Lincoln Olivetti, and there's a mix to go along with it where he just talks about all the stuff that he's been involved in. So this is Painel de Controle, Relax. It's a really...
When was that released?
1978 or 9?
1978 or 9.
I should have done my research. But I've had this record forever. I kind of forgot about it. Starts out a little slow, a little laughing. This is a great dance floor record. We used to play it a lot in the old days. Here we go.
Just makes you happy.
Little clear.
No momento eu pude a teu lado viver. Quero o mundo não
that's Relax.
How rare is this? Is
It's semi-rare. It's
semi-rare?
I haven't
Okay.
really followed it. I got it a long time ago. I would imagine it's in the $100 range. Somebody put out a really good edit of it a while back.
Great.
Painel
de Controle.
I don't know if it's official or not, but Painel de Controle panel. All right, next up is one of my all-time favorites. Favorite guy. He's been so influential in my life. Motta. Ed Motta. This is the first record he put out with a band called Controle Japeri. I brought a couple of his other ones. These are some early things. These are all essential. You got to get them. There's also this latest. I have them all. This is the latest one that came out. Criterion of the Senses. There's a killer boogie track on here.
And then he released just recently this beautiful Too Slow to Disco Brazil.
Yeah, it's an incredible comp of AOR with a lot of boogie flavor in it. Ed Motta is not only a great artist, but he's also a real serious record collector and a real connoisseur of good music and good food and good wine. I used to listen to his, he had an internet radio show back in the dial-up modem internet days that I used to listen to called Empoderado. And he just played the most incredible records. Another fun fact, we almost got him to play at Sweater Funk one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my buddy Alan Thayer almost hooked it up, but he was nervous to bring his expensive records over, and then his visa didn't come through, so it didn't work out. But
oh man!
It's something that I'd love to do someday in the future. This is one of my favorite guys. So I also there's a bunch of stuff about him on Wax Poetics. There's an article that you can look up online that shows his record collection, which is mind-blowing.
I know. I heard that he has a collection that's just ridiculous.
He put out some mixes.
Yeah.
AOR mixes, absolutely the very best. And then transitioning over to you, he put out a city pop mix that is superb. So anyway, this is like my favorite guy. The track I'll play off here is it's a killer boogie track called.
Is it Lady?
Lady. I could talk forever about this guy. Here's Lady.
Here's Lady.
Yeah, this is about 1988.
So hold on.
Yeah.
He's got the voice of Barry White, and he was 16.
Yeah, I'm actually older than him. He's got an incredibly rich baritone voice.
That's a really.
I became obsessed with him a long time ago, and all of his records are worth tracking down. But the early 80s and early 90s ones are just essential. I don't think they're too expensive.
Definitely an influence on you, John, and I realize I have just, I think, 1 or 2 albums from him.
Yeah,
I need to get the compilation, and I was about to listen yesterday his City Pop mix because we were talking about this episode, which is a good segue.
Yeah.
So Ed Motta, like John said, big fan of City Pop. He just released the mix. We'll put the link under this video. Here we are with the City Pop selection. I'm going to start with a song called Love is the Competition from Hitomi Tohyama. This is the 7-inch that has been reissued, I think, in 2015. There's an album which is a little bit expensive. Not the most expensive. The most expensive one is the one that she released the same year, which is Sexy Robot. I don't know if that's the name of the album, but everyone knows this song, I think. We can feature it at another time. Anyway, Love is a Competition, really good track. This is a 7-inch reshoot with actually the 2 best tracks from the album. So if you can actually grab the 7-inch, they take less space, and it's really kind of like a condense of the best tracks on the album. Just grab that.
The production on these records.
So good. And what I love about these tracks is that they combine Japanese lyrics and English lyrics, generally for the chorus, so that people can, understand and dance worldwide on the song. Really, really, really good track.
A lot of these city pop records have the top-notch American musicians playing on them. Does that one have any?
So that's actually a really good point. Toshiki Kadomatsu was famous for that by inviting Wiz Johnson on some of the tracks, inviting a lot of the drummers, also Paulino da Costa. They would get these artists in the 80s and get them in Japan to record in the studio to get that sound that I think a lot of the Japanese artists were influenced by. Tatsuro Yamashita obviously also was highly influenced by these artists. So this is another one from Aru Takamura. This is from 1985. The album contains this track called I'm in Love, and I'm in love with this song, John. I hope we can spin this at Sweater Funk one of these days, so let's check it out. So this one I love because the bass is just ridiculous. Oh, that is so good. I'm in love with this song. Aru.
All right, you got another love song coming up, right?
Okay, there we go. So this is another song also called I'm in Love. This is Tomoko Aran, fantastic album from 1983. This is the reissue from 1983 that was released, I think, last year. What I love about the Japanese reissue is that identical to the original. You don't have to spend $300 on this original. It's gorgeous and it's remastered and it's like in mint. As we know, in Japan, when a record is VG plus, it's mint in the US.
Yeah. And when it's VG plus in Brazil, never mind. Different places.
That is so true. Different vibe, not as boogie and hard funk, but so good.
Oh man, it's over too soon.
So that's the selection that we had for today. There's a little special shout out that we wanted to make to Alban from Boogie 80. This is the bonus track of the day. Little gift to John. I brought this record that Alban sent to the Boogie and Coffee community. This song is, there's two songs, Cherry Pie and Got My Eye on You. This is kind of awesome what Alban and Nickee have done. They've worked with basically Bobby Nunn to remix some of the tracks that he had in the basement for years. And they were like, hey, do you have any songs that we could remix? He looked in the basement in the garage and then he found a few old tracks and they went to the studio and remixed it. And this is awesome. This is great quality. Alban's putting a lot of work in making sure that it looks really high quality stuff. So this is Bobby Nunn, Cherry Pie, Got My Eye on You, and check it out.
Yeah, incredible production.
You're so fine, baby, let me blow your mind. You're a vision of loveliness so sublime. All night long I watched you move just right. And I would love to take you home with me tonight. You know it's true. Girl, I got my eye on you. My eye, baby, you know it's true. Girl, I got my eye on you. My eye, baby, got my eye. Have you noticed that my eyes are all over you?
So this is it. That was our
Yeah.
selection, episode 3. We're super thrilled of the feedback. I got some people pinging me on Instagram. They were like, when is episode 3 coming up? So thank you for the support. Thank you for the Boogie. Sending you all the love. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers
To the Boogie.
Some girls do believe I'm